morning, everybody. A room full of people, and I hear a few voices coming out. Let's do this one more time. Good morning, everyone. That sounds amazing. All right, it's so lovely to see all of you here this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, some events celebrate achievements, while others spark conversations. And then there are events like Imbue, where conversations turn into ideas. Ideas shape action, and action becomes the future. A very warm welcome to each and every one of you to Imbue 2026. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, let's all hear it up with the biggest round of applause. Please put your hands together. I hear some excitement right there at the back. Lovely. Okay. Firstly, I'm Nicole Adams, and it's my absolute pleasure to be your host for Imbue. Over the past decade, Imbue has evolved into one of India's most respected thought leadership platforms, bringing together global leaders, entrepreneurs, policy makers, and innovators to engage in conversation to shape industries, institutions, and society at large. This year's theme, it's changing the orbit. Now, it's both an invitation and a challenge, ladies and gentlemen, to rethink leadership, to reimagine possibilities, and to reshape the future. Before we begin, I'd like to take this moment to acknowledge our partners whose support has made Imbue, this edition of Imbue, come to life. Firstly, our sincere thanks to our title sponsor, 361, our platinum sponsor, Biopeak, our longevity partner, our styling partner, P.N. Rao, and now our gold sponsors, we have South Indian Bank, Zopper, Whitman, XOXO Day, our rewards partner, and Apta Data Labs. And our special thanks to our celebration partner, Triton, media partner, ET Now, and our beverage partners, Pernod Ricard India and Heineken. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear now with the biggest round of applause to our sponsors. Thank you for making this extraordinary event come to life. All right, now it is time for us to get started with this bright day with bold ideas, engaging conversations, and everything amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a reason we as Indians, we begin all our important gatherings by lighting the lamp. Now, it's not ritual for ritual's sake. It's a symbol. So every lamp that we light, every light, it always multiplies. So as you multiply, it only becomes brighter, and we can create something more bigger. Well, now, for the ceremonial lighting of lamp, to kickstart Imbue 2026, I'd like to call forward, ladies and gentlemen, today we have with us the Honorable Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, Mr. Omar Abdullah, with the biggest round of applause. Let's call him on stage. Everybody, please put your hands together. Welcome, sir. It's an honor to have you here with us. Thank you very much for joining us. I'd like to call forward Professor Dinesh Kumar, the Director in charge, IIM Bangalore. Please put your hands together. Let's the applause keep coming in. Professor Vasanthi Srinivasan from the OBHRM Practice and Dean, Alumni Relations. Everybody, please put your hands together. Let the applause come in. Mr. Harish Mittal from PGP 1988, the President, IIM Bangalore Alumni Association. All right, Mr. Harish, not a surprise, but it's got some fans out there. All right. So, and finally, I'd like to call forward Mr. Subodh Patil from EGMP 2009, the convener, Imbue 2026.
Shubham Kurutvam Kalyanam
Ladies and gentlemen, we want all of you to please put your hands together as we're getting started with Imbue 2026, the iconic leadership conclave by IM Bangalore Alumni Association, by invoking God's presence with knowledge and light. Everyone, another big hand to our dignitaries, please. Let's all hear it up.